A dream come true for every Formula One fan. Hi, my name is Lola. I'm the founder of Racing Media Girls, and last year I had the opportunity to go to the Dutch Grand Prix together with OKX. From Paddock Club views, garage tours, pit lane walks, and access to the actual Formula One paddock. Curious about how my day unfolded, I'm happy to share my experience, and finally it's time. Today I'll be showing you the entire day from the start to the end, so have fun watching. The day started early in Amsterdam where we gathered together with all the other content creators and influencers. While enjoying breakfast, we attended a workshop hosted by OKX. And after that, it was time to head to the circuit in Zandvoort where we transported by these McLaren shuttles, and as soon as we got closer to the track you could already feel the atmosphere. Once we arrived, I walked through the famous tunnel that leads into the pit lane walk. The pit lane walk has already started, so I went straight into the pit lane. Being able to see the cars up close, look inside the garages, and watch the teams practice their pit stops was honestly one of the most coolest moments of the day. After that was time to head to the Paddock Club. For those who don't know, the Paddock Club is one of the most exclusive hospitality areas in Formula 1. You can enjoy food, drinks, watch sessions, and sometimes even see drivers come by for interviews. Despite the name Paddock Club, it doesn't include access to the Formula 1 paddock itself. What is included are things like pit lane walk and a track tour, and of course the Paddock Club with food and drinks. And of course, let's not forget the view, because the Paddock Club is located right above the pit lane, which means views are incredible. From here you could even see the entire first corner of the track. Here it was time for the first free practice session. I've attended quite a few races before, but I had never had such a good view of the pit lane and the action on track before. After that was time for the second pit lane walk. This time it was much more crowded, and with my height it was sometimes a bit difficult to see everything, but it was still an amazing experience. Later we watched the Porsche Super Cup from the Paddock Club before the second free practice started. Here we have the second free practice session, which I watched from a lot of different places just to see which one was the best. Of course I couldn't make a decision. And I even got to see Carlos Sainz crashing right in front of me. And when all sessions were over, I found a special spot where I suddenly saw Jackie Stewart, Oscar Piastri, Max Verstappen, and last but not least, Kimi Antonelli. Just when I thought that they couldn't get any better, the biggest surprise happened. A few people were selected for a McLaren garage tour. We first visited a McLaren lounge where you could do some sim racing and grab a drink. And then we were given the magical VIP paddock passes. Being escorted to the paddock itself was honestly unreal. You can't imagine how much that moment meant to me and how hard I've worked to get there. We were given a garage tour where we got to see the two McLaren cars up close. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to film inside the garage itself. Later, while we were walking towards the exit, something unexpected happened. We suddenly ran into Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, and more drivers heading into the same direction. We couldn't help it, so we decided to follow and see where they were going. And it turned out to be the media center. After waiting for a little while, all 20 drivers came out the media center and headed back toward the paddock. And I'll admit it, I'm a fan of all drivers and I can usually keep a neutral perspective, but of course I do have a favorite, so I couldn't resist asking Lando Norris for a photo. The perfect cherry on top of an already unforgettable day. I cannot describe in words how much this day meant to me. I want to thank OKX and McLaren for this experience, because there's no way I can explain to you how much this day meant to me, and I will never forget this day in my entire life. Every Formula 1 fan could experience a day like this. Unfortunately, that's not the reality, so make sure to follow Racing Media Girls. Maybe I'll give you some more content from the paddock, who knows. But thank you for watching this video, and of course I want to thank OKX and McLaren for making this day absolutely really special and making my dream come true. But that wasn't my only day that my dream came true. On Sunday, I got invited with Aston Martin to join them in their hospitality and on the paddock. So if you want to see that experience, make sure to follow Racing Media Girls and stay tuned on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.